Hello everybody, Chris here, and in this video I wanted to show you guys how in Blender we can take a character which already has an armature set up and permanently change the default pose even in edit and object mode. So the idea here is that in order to pose our character and set up a deform and mesh for the clothing properly, we want the arms to be out here, but when I was modeling the character, I did not actually do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is rotate both of the arms out the same amount. So let's see, rotate y-axis 65 and then make that negative. And I'll take this bone as well and do the same thing. So 65, and of course that's positive because it's the other side. So we have the sides still mirroring each other. And obviously you can see some other problems like the corner right here with the elbow, not the elbow, the shoulder, is lacking too much material. But anyway, that's the pose we want it to be in. So how do we actually change that? Well, what I'm going to do is go over to my body object, and where we have the modifiers for the armature rig, we can copy this armature modifier, and what will happen when we do that is that it basically doubles up on it. So the change that we moved it up here has essentially been doubled. Of course, we only want it to apply once. So how do we actually get that to happen? Well, what you're going to want to do is hit apply on the top armature. That's the one you had by default. And now in edit mode, it's actually going to show it as the proper positioning. Basically, one rotation up. We have the T shape. One more thing we need to do to make this permanent and make it so that it's not doubling up in object and pose mode is to go to the armature's pose mode, and we want to apply the pose as rest pose. So by doing that, it's going to basically reset it back down to the one rotation, and I think that's it. So we have our armature set up. The only change that's been made is the rotation of that arm, which is now permanent in edit mode and object mode. So a really cool trick. Obviously, this model needs some improvements over on the shoulder, but that goes a long way in getting it rotated up there without completely messing everything up. So I've been Chris. I hope this tutorial on Blender has been helpful for some of you guys out there, and I'm getting more into Blender, might actually want to be making some 3D models of my own in a serious fashion. So look forward to more Blender content on this channel as I get more serious into it and learn some stuff to teach you guys. So I've been Chris once again. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my future video content.